Let it go. It no longer serves you. Hey sluts, and welcome back to another video. If you guys have not followed me on my Instagram or my TikTok, it'll be somewhere up here on the screen. Go ahead and follow me, you guys. I would greatly appreciate it. For today's video, we are going to be talking about something that I also have to work on sometimes, and I'm sure many of you guys will have to as well, right? We have to let it go. We have to let it go. We cannot let it overpower us. And you guys are probably asking, well, what do you mean? What do you mean let go? What should I let go? All of the pain and suffering that you have bottled up in here for so long. Sometimes in life, we will go through various experiences and various different things and things that we never really thought that would happen to us, right? There are going to be a lot of things that will happen. Great things, amazing things, sad things, bad things, tragic things, a whole bunch of things. And sometimes those things don't serve us anymore. Holding a grudge will not do anything for the situation at all. It doesn't do anything. I am a firm believer that you should let out your emotions. I'm a firm believer that if you're angry, be angry. If you're sad, cry it out and be sad in any way that you feel like is appropriate. Obviously without harm to yourself or others. But I'm a firm believer that you just have to let everything out. You can't bottle it in and keep it in and just kind of go throughout your day, because at some point it's going to slip and it's going to break. And you're going to cry somewhere random that you wouldn't think of. And it's not healthy for you or your body. But you have to let it go. Stop holding on to things that do not service you. Yes, you. And you know what I'm talking about. You know, I may not know your situation, but you know what I'm talking about. It is time to let it go. It serves you no purpose. And we keep holding on to these things, hoping that things change, hoping that something happens, hoping that someone will reach out, hoping that it's time to let it go. You have to release it. Give it out to the universe. What I love about witchcraft, is it called Wicca? Wicca, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wiccan, correct me if I'm wrong. What I love about that is they have a lot of traditions, or they have a lot of common spells where you are releasing so much of the energy you have kept in here for so long. You are letting it go and giving it to the universe and replace it for blessings and good things and whatnot. I love that about witchcraft and Wiccans. It's so healing, and I understand why some people practice it and feel so liberated in doing witchcraft. I'm not saying that everyone watching this should do witchcraft and we should all be witches. No. What I'm saying is, let it go. It no longer serves you. It doesn't serve you a purpose. Why are we holding on to this? Let's ask ourselves this. Why are we holding on to this? And a specific situation that people have gone through would be a breakup, for example. Breakups, they hurt. Oh no! Yeah, they hurt. Breakups hurt. But through that hurting, you will overcome it. Why are we still holding on to some things? Why are we still wishing, oh, I wish I said this. Oh, I wish this was different. Oh, I wish. You wish and wish and wish and wish and wish, and life just moves on past you. It moves on past you, and you are missing the greatness that life has to offer. Because you're holding on to something that you have held on for years, months, weeks, and you haven't just let it go. I don't care if you need to have a good cry. I don't care if you need to have a good scream. I don't care if you have to go to a rage room. I don't care what you have to do. Let it go. It no longer serves you. A couple nights ago, I was about to go to bed, and I went to the bathroom, and I was just scrolling on TikTok like everyone does, and I was just seeing a bunch of things on my FYP and whatever, And I let out a good cry. I let it out. I saw this one edit that broke me so bad. And it really hit close to home. And I cried. I bawled my eyes out. It was amazing. It was amazing. Sometimes you don't realize the stuff that you're holding in until something triggers it. And then it's like, what's going on here? You know, I went and saw Leviticus in theaters. And I love horror. I love horror. Horror. Where are my horror girlies and LGBTQ people? Come on. Right here. Right here. I love it. I love scary movies. I went and saw Leviticus. I was so intrigued. Like, the plot was amazing. I was like, okay, let me see this, right? I saw it. I cried. I cried so bad. I bawled my eyes out. I really was crying and couldn't catch my breath. Couldn't catch my breath. Mind you, beautiful movie. Gorgeous movie. It was so great. Beautiful movie. I cried. I let it all out. I have been holding on to things that I never realized that I was. And there have been some feelings that I have pushed back. There have been some things that I pushed back. I cried. It felt so good to let it out. It felt so good. And that movie spoke to me in a way that no other movie has. I'm just going to put that out there. It really has. It changed me so bad. It hit right here, really deep. And it was so impactful. I didn't expect that. I didn't even. I just thought I was going to see a great movie, walk out and feel, oh, great. And I was a mess. I cried my heart out. I was holding on to things that I have to let go. And I didn't realize it. It hit close to home and it really brought me there. And it really spoke to me. It really spoke to me. So whether you're crying, whether you're screaming, yelling, whatever, meditation, hello? Meditation. Whatever form of thing that you do to let it go, use it and let it go. It no longer is serving you. You are going to miss out on so much life if you keep on holding to things that will not do anything better for you. It won't. And I'm not saying, for example, breakups. I'm not saying that after a breakup, a year, 2 years pass by. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect and, oh my God, no. The thing with breakups is it comes with you. You learn to walk with it. You gain those experiences. You learn more about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, what you want. You learn so much and you move with it. You move with it. You will always have those memories. You will always remember the good, the bad, the ugly, and the horrifying. You will always remember that. And you learn to walk with it. You don't just erase it and, oh my God, I'm so much better. 10 out of 10. No, it just, with every breakup, that's how you will move through life. And the same goes for any horrible deaths in the family, right? Family, friends, siblings, anyone. Someone close to you. I made a video on this, how it never gets better after death. It never does. It never does. People will say it gets better. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. You just learn to walk with it. You learn to walk with that grief, with those memories that you hold. You learn to walk with it. And you always will. So I'm not saying, oh, get over it. Who cares? Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. If you are holding something in that you have not released, let it go. Let it go. Whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do. Some people like to journal. Some people like to write it out. Write it out and then burn it, or write it out and rip it apart. Who cares? Whatever form of healing you need to do, go and do it. Because holding on to this is going to do more harm. You are holding on to things that no longer serve you. You are holding on to things that no longer has a purpose for you. and you're holding it really tight, you have to let it go. I have been friends with people who will hold things in for a long time, who will always ask all the questions, right? Why were they like this? What happened with this? Why couldn't they do this? Why couldn't this person communicate? Why, how, why? The why. We don't know. We could talk for hours about the whys, but we truly will never have a direct answer. We won't. You have to let it go. I'm telling you, it is going to make you feel so good once you do. Once you do. We are holding on to things that we should have let go a long time ago. And if you want to grow as a person, if you want to evolve, change for the better, that needs to be done. There's a reason why there are some people that will never grow out of their habits. There are people out there that will never grow out of their comfortability. Again, I've made videos on this, you guys. People are too comfortable. They don't want to change. They don't want to change for themselves, for others. They don't want to change for the better. They like where they're at. They're comfortable. It's what they know. It's what they know. I met someone that could never be wrong. Could never be wrong. And that's the worst thing in the world. Worst thing in the world. No. Someone who, if you tell them something, they can never be wrong. Me, I'm someone that likes to prove someone right when I know it's right. Like when I know 100% this is what it is. I'm not always perfect. I'm not always right. I can admit that wholeheartedly and can accept that. I'm not. I've been wrong so many times. I have messed up so many times and I've apologized. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I got that wrong. Or, oh, my bad, I actually was wrong in this. This one person couldn't do it. They were always right. You couldn't tell them anything. But me in my heart, I knew. You're wrong. And they're comfortable, and they're always going to stay in this town, and they're never going to evolve. Sometimes when I meet people, I get the vibe of their energy, or whatever you want to call it. Woo, 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 woo time. Yeah. I get their energy, aura, whatever. And normally I'm able to tell if we're going to be good friends, short-term friends, long-term friends, forever friends, or no friends. And sometimes you can read someone like a fucking book. Like a fucking book. Sometimes you really can. Those of you that know. You can read someone like a fucking book, and it's so easy sometimes. And there have been people in my life that I will meet them, talk to them, be friends with them, whatever. And I know exactly how their life is going to go, or a good generalized way of how it's going to go, right? Obviously, I'm not over here, telling the future and opening my third eye. No, I'm not doing that. But I do have a good hunch of how people's lives are going to go. I remember some people that I have spoken to, and I'm like, yeah, you're not going to do anything greater than this. Which, again, isn't a bad thing. Some people like to be comfortable. Some people like to stay where they're at. Some people don't want to evolve, and that's okay. That's okay. If that works for you, honey, works for you. If you want to stay in your small town, and that's where you want to grow up, and have kids, and have a family, and that's your dream, and that makes you happy, be happy. By all means, scream from the rooftops. I support it. But there are some people in this world that I will look at, and I'm like, here's what's going to happen. They're going to stay in this shitty town. They might have kids, might have a husband or girlfriend or wife or whatever, and they're never going to leave. And it's going to be the same old thing over and over and over. They're going to be almost a tourist guide for their place. And they're never going to amount to their full potential. There are some people that you will see and you'll be like, oh my God, you should do this. Like, you would do so well in it and thrive in it. And people don't want to do that. Some people are too comfortable. Do not hold stuff in forever and ever and ever. I'm not saying we can't beat a dead horse. Beat the dead horse if you need to. beat it. I beat the dead horse with my girls all the time. All the time. We are always beating a dead horse. That is the only type of animal abuse I will do, is beating a dead horse. I'm not saying you can't beat a dead horse. It's always fun. I love it. I get a new perspective, this and that, whatever. Cool. It's all fun and dandy and giggles, right? But you can't hold on to things that are hurting you and that you haven't gotten closure from and just have let go. There have been some things that I can think of off the top of my head where I have let it go in my previous years. I have accepted it for what it is, and it is out in the universe, and I no longer claim it here because I need to make space for what's to come and the blessings and the better and greatness of life. And you shouldn't be hurting yourself. It no longer serves you. Don't waste your years holding on to stuff that you're never going to get answers for. Let it go. Give it out to the universe. Give it out to God. Give it out to whatever you believe in. Buddha, whatever religion. I don't care. Let it go. Let it out. It no longer serves you. And you can practice this in any way you want to. Some people do Pilates. Some people do meditation. Some people write. Some people make music. Some people do whatever it is. Some people will just cry and scream and yell, whatever it is, a rage room, whatever it is, let it go. That is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you guys do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, like always. Like I said, all my social media is going to be down below, you guys. Hold my hands and we'll say this together. I will not accept a life I do not deserve. And I will see you guys in the next video.